Hey, how's it going, all you amazing people? I'm Landon, and this is where I talk about the news. In my last video, I asked you guys, what is something you are afraid of? And this is what you all said down here. Today's cover question of the day is, what is something you like about school? Okay, let's start off your day talking about 12-year-old Nicole Barr. She's from Harlow, Essex, which is located in the UK. Well, she just scored 162 on an IQ test. This makes her smarter than Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking. God damn. This puts her in the top 1 percentile of intelligence of people in the world. This is such an accomplishment to be known for. Her mom, Dolly, said she is extremely proud of her. Hardworking child, and Nicole stays after school for the homework club, and she never misses a day. The average IQ for an adult is 100, and let me remind you, she scored 162. Okay, so just letting you guys know that something huge happened this month, the first time it's happened in 823 years, and I'm talking about the month of August, the month we're in right now. It has 5 Saturdays and 5 Sundays. This is a very rare moment that we get 5 weekends to celebrate in. And I know we're just weeks and for some of you guys days away from going back to school. So let's take this opportunity. Let's have a good 5 weekends. I know we're excited about this, but let's move on to more craziness. So this story comes from Kentucky, and I'm talking about 47-year-old William Meredith, who shot down an $1,800 drone. He saw this thing flying above his 2 young daughters. William had an interview and he said that he got off the shotgun, but he wasn't going to do it unless it was directly over his property. And that's because his 2 young daughters usually like to lay out by the poolside. And he thought maybe someone was flying this drone with a video camera filming them being pervs. So he decided to take out the shotgun and take action. Also, another neighbor said that they have a 16-year-old girl as well, and this drone has been seen flying over top of her. William was charged with first-degree criminal mischief and first-degree wanton endangerment for shooting the gadget. The FAA right now is scrambling to design rules and laws about the use of drones. Do you guys think that the father had the right to protect his daughters? He was also saying that he felt like this was a type of trespassing. Okay, moving on to a brave 16-year-old. This right here is Autumn, and she was flying in a small plane with her grandparents when it crashed in Washington. She survived the horrific plane crash, and she was trying to save her grandparents who was still trapped inside of the fiery plane. Sadly to say that she was unable to save them, and in this left her over the next few days hiking through the woods trying to find safety. She had an interview with NBC News telling her story. She said from trying to rescue her grandparents, she was left with second-degree burns on her hand and her hair was on fire. She said that they were over the mountains in Washington. The plane flew into clouds, completely blocking their vision, and at the time their GPS was down as well, so they couldn't track what was around them. And she was afraid that the plane was going to crash into a mountain. Little did she know that she would be right. Condolences goes out to the grandparents who lost their lives. I mean, this is a really sad story. But let me try to cheer you guys up a little bit. Let me tell you guys what's happening over at the box office. Movies coming out today. Fantastic Four, in which it really hasn't been advertised too much, and also it doesn't have the greatest online reviews, so I'm not sure how good it's going to be. Will I see it? Probably not. And that's because it's a complete remake of the original movie. I already know the whole storyline. Shaun the Sheep movie is coming out, which is an animation adventure comedy movie for the family. Cop Car with Kevin Bacon is out. It's a thriller movie that's rated R. It's about a small town sheriff sets out to find 2 kids who have taken his car on a joyride. Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F is out as well. Also, just letting you guys know, Vacation is out in theaters right now, and it's probably one of the funniest movies that I've seen in a very long time. You guys gotta go watch it. It's way inappropriate, but watch it if you guys are old enough. A quick update about Dr. Palmer, the dentist who shot dead the famous lion Cecil, is still in hiding. He has reportedly hired a security firm to guard his Florida home. Written on his garage door right now is Lion Killer. Officials in Zimbabwe is asking American officials to extradite Mr. Palmer to Zimbabwe so he can be punished for the crime that he has committed by killing this iconic lion that is loved by everybody. And his sentencing could be up to 10 years. But you know what? Not everyone is feeling that he should be locked up or if he did anything wrong. Lots of people are fighting with him and are feeling very bad. Even his neighbors are very frustrated. In a quick interview, one neighbor said, "There's lots of lions that have been killed out there. And then he just ended the interview right away. Right now, Palmer hasn't been charged with anything. He said he was counting on local experts that his hunt was legal, so he may not even be responsible for the killing of Cecil. It's a really complex situation. I'm not sure how I feel. I kind of feel bad for the guy, but what do you guys think? Quickly talking about baseball, the Blue Jays, which is Canada's only baseball team in the majors right now, just acquired pitcher David Price. Well, with his first appearance, he already stole the hearts of fans. In front of a sold-out crowd of 45,000 people, he pitched a nearly perfect game with 11 strikeouts, which is now a franchise record by any players of the Blue Jay to make his debut with the most amount of strikes. So this was during a 5-1 victory for the Jays over the Minnesota Twins. Now here's a funny story for you guys to end off your day, and this is about a fake cop pulling over a real cop. So this took place in Northeast Ohio. Reports say that this man has been pulling over people. He drove in a black sport utility vehicle, and he had those red and blue lights on top of his vehicle as if like the real cop cars do. So the guy was unarmed, and I think it's just so funny that this guy actually goes up to a cop and tries to pull him over. I wonder what he told him. But the cop wasn't buying it, he didn't believe it. So now this guy is facing a misdemeanor charge of impersonating an officer. I think the law should make it legal for civilians to be able to arrest anyone, to arrest cops if they want to. Because I see so many of them on their cell phones, going through stop signs, making illegal U-turns, going through red lights. Cops are speeding all the time. I should be able to go over there and be like, license and registration, please. And I'm not really sure what to do after. I'll just get on a piece of paper and just write some numbers down and send you to court. Well, there you guys have it. That was your Friday's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we do it all over again on Monday. I can't wait for it. I'll see you guys then. So let me know what you guys think of this video in the comment section below. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to give that thumbs up. And also subscribe. And if you guys want more videos right now, there's 2 of them waiting for you to click on. And oh, look, it's the like button. Minion, are you switching them up every video? Okay, awkward ending time. Goodbye.